Welcome back to the Living in Savannah channel. I'm James Headley. You know the old adage that the customer is always right, correct? Well, today I want to talk a bit about how that saying applies to what you can expect when you work with me as a buyer client. Before delving into that discussion, let me thank you as always for sharing this channel with anyone that you think might be interested, as well as liking and subscribing. With those introductory comments out of the way, let's turn back to that old adage. First, I should say that I really dislike the word customer. The purchase of a home is such a large investment, not just monetarily, but also psychologically, though hopefully not emotionally, as I've discussed in other videos. Recognizing that fact, I hope the buyers I work with view me as a partner and or a consultant in the process, and everything I do is done with a focus on that being the case. Let me be frank, I've worked hard at demonstrating my commitment to assisting you in the entirety of the home buying process, to ensure you get the best possible outcome, as evidenced by this channel and other elements. And the fact that you're watching this video certainly speaks to the fact that I'm really working hard to give you the broadest context possible and all the information before you delve into such a big purchase. Maybe if I were sitting in an office fielding incoming calls from prospective home buyers, I might be less apt to invest as deeply in each client as I do, but that isn't the case, and probably wouldn't be just knowing my personality. But you know that as circumstances are, in reality, that you're getting my focused attention when you engage with me. So those semantics aside, I do agree with the sentiment that each client knows what is best for them. Sometimes, though, what appears right on the surface may not be the best option in the longer term. And that's why it's so important for me to understand what is motivating you as a buyer. What is it about Skidaway Island and the landings that appeals to you? What kind of lifestyle do you envision for yourself here? The answers to these and other questions and the back and forth that we have as new listings come to market, pricing changes occur, etc., are going to help me to help you to ensure you make the right decision on the right timeline. And that brings me to a point that often surprises many of my buyer clients. I am more often than not acting against what would be considered my own selfish interests by doing things like suggesting better values be had in lower priced homes that might actually be better fits for a client's lifestyle, or playing devil's advocate with listings that might appear very attractive on the surface and could seemingly be quick and easy sales for me, but where I suspect the fit might not be as good as perceived in the long or even in the short to intermediate term. In blunt but practical terms, I'd rather make less in commission 12 to 18 months or even longer in the future than have you buy a home now that I suspect might not be a good fit for you over time. And, as always, it would be my pleasure to connect directly with you anytime to best understand your specific circumstances in order to help you find that forever home here on Skidaway Island. So please do not hesitate to contact me anytime. And until then, please keep subscribing, liking, and sharing. And I'll look forward to seeing you in the next episode. Thanks so much and take care.